What is the fine for parking your vehicle in a space designated for people of determination, disabled, without a permit? A. AED 500. B. AED 1000. C. AED 2000. D. AED 10,000. Answer: C. Parking in spots designated for people of determination without a valid permit is considered a serious violation in Abu Dhabi. It not only obstructs those who genuinely need these spaces, but it's also against traffic ethics. The current fine for this offense is AED 2000 along with 6 black points to discourage misuse and promote respectful behavior. What is the penalty for exceeding the speed limit by more than 60 km per hour in Abu Dhabi? A. AED 1004 black points. B. AED 2008 black points. C. AED 3023 black points. D. AED 5000 and license suspension. Answer: C. Speeding excessively is one of the major causes of road accidents. In Abu Dhabi, if a driver exceeds the speed limit by over 60 km per hour, the fine is AED 3000, they receive 23 black points, and the vehicle may be impounded. This strict rule aims to reduce fatalities and increase compliance with speed regulations. What should a driver do if they approach a roundabout and there is no signage or traffic lights? A. Enter the roundabout immediately. B. Yield to the right. C. Yield to the left. D. Stop completely before entering. Answer: C. In Abu Dhabi, the general rule is to yield to traffic coming from the left at roundabouts unless otherwise signposted. This rule ensures smooth flow and prevents collisions by giving priority to those already inside the roundabout. How much is the fine for using a mobile phone while driving in Abu Dhabi? A. AED 404 black points. B. AED 804 black points. C. AED 1006 black points. D. AED 1508 black points. Answer: C. Using a mobile phone while driving is considered a major distraction. To reduce accidents due to driver inattention, the Abu Dhabi police imposes a fine of AED 1006 black points for this offense. This regulation applies to texting, calling, or using social media while the vehicle is in motion. When is it legal to park your vehicle on a sidewalk in Abu Dhabi? A. When it's a temporary stop. B. If you leave hazard lights on. C. If there are no pedestrians. D. Never. Answer: D. Parking on sidewalks is strictly prohibited in Abu Dhabi regardless of circumstances. This behavior can obstruct pedestrian movement and may damage public property. Violators are subject to fines and vehicle towing. What is the penalty for driving a noisy vehicle that disturbs residents in Abu Dhabi? A. AED 504 black points. B. AED 1008 black points. C. AED 2012 black points. D. AED 3023 black points. Answer: C. Vehicles that produce excessive noise are considered a nuisance and a public disturbance. The authorities in Abu Dhabi take this seriously, especially in residential areas. A driver operating such a vehicle faces a fine of AED 2012 black points. If a vehicle is parked in a prohibited area and causes traffic obstruction, what action may the authorities take? A. Only a warning is issued. B. Fine is imposed, no towing. C. Fine is issued and vehicle is towed. D. No penalty unless repeated. Answer: C. Vehicles parked in restricted zones that hinder traffic flow or pose a safety hazard are subject to immediate towing by Abu Dhabi police, in addition to fines. This rule ensures roads remain clear and safe for all users. What is the consequence for driving without a valid vehicle registration in Abu Dhabi? A. AED 500 fine. B. AED 1000 fine and black points. C. AED 2000 fine. D. AED 1000 fine and vehicle impounding. Answer: D. Driving with an expired or invalid registration is a serious violation. In Abu Dhabi, the penalty includes a fine of AED 1,000 and potential impounding of the vehicle. The regulation helps ensure that all vehicles on the road are legally compliant and safe. What must a driver do when approaching a school bus with a stop sign extended? A. Continue driving with caution. B. Stop at least 5 meters away. C. Overtake quickly. D. Honk to alert. Answer: B. It is mandatory in Abu Dhabi to stop at least 5 meters from a school bus displaying a stop sign to allow safe boarding or alighting of students. Violators risk a fine of AED 1,010 black points. The regulation protects children from potential road hazards. In Abu Dhabi, parking in front of a fire hydrant can result in which of the following penalties? A. AED 500. B. AED 1,000. C. AED 2,006 black points. D. AED 3,000. Answer: C. Blocking access to emergency infrastructure such as fire hydrants is a major offense. In case of a fire, such behavior can delay emergency response. Therefore, the penalty is set at AED 2,006 black points to deter violations. What is the fine for blocking emergency vehicle access in Abu Dhabi? A. AED 1,000. B. AED 2,004 black points. C. AED 3,006 black points. D. AED 5,000 and license suspension. Answer: B. Blocking the path of emergency vehicles like ambulances or fire trucks can delay life-saving services. Abu Dhabi law imposes a fine of AED 2,004 black points for this offense to ensure drivers yield and give way immediately. What does a yellow box junction indicate in Abu Dhabi? A. Pedestrian-only crossing. B. Area to stop and wait. C. No stopping or queuing inside the box. D. Parking zone. Answer: C. A yellow box junction indicates an area where drivers must not stop or queue, even during traffic jams. It must be kept clear at all times to allow traffic from other directions to flow, especially at busy intersections. What is the penalty for driving under the influence of alcohol in Abu Dhabi? A. AED 1,000. B. AED 2,012 black points. C. AED 5,000 and jail. D. Determined by court, including heavy fine, black points, imprisonment, and license suspension. Answer: D. Driving under the influence is treated very seriously in the UAE. There is no set limit for alcohol, any detectable amount is illegal. The penalty is determined by the court and can include imprisonment, fines, black points, vehicle confiscation, and license revocation. Parking in a spot reserved for taxis is punishable by A. AED 1,000 and vehicle towing. B. AED 800. C. AED 400. D. AED 2,000. Answer: A. Unauthorized parking in taxi-designated areas interferes with transport operations. In Abu Dhabi, such violations are fined AED 1,000 and the vehicle may be towed to ensure space remains available for taxis. What should a driver do if they accidentally enter a bus-only lane? A. Drive faster to exit quickly. B. Stop the vehicle and reverse. C. Continue and exit safely at the nearest point. D. Make a U-turn immediately. Answer: C. If a driver unintentionally enters a bus lane, they should calmly continue driving and exit at the first legal opportunity. Abrupt stops or U-turns may create more danger. Bus lanes are monitored, and violators can be fined AED 600. How many black points are added for not stopping at a red traffic signal in Abu Dhabi? A. 4. B. 8. C. 12. D. 23. Answer: D. Running a red light is one of the most dangerous violations and often causes serious collisions. The penalty in Abu Dhabi is 23 black points, a fine of AED 1,000, and possible vehicle impoundment. It is one of the highest punishable offences. What is the penalty for reckless driving that endangers others in Abu Dhabi? A. AED 1000. B. AED 3023 black points. C. AED 2006 black points. D. AED 5000 and court action. Answer. B. Reckless driving, such as swerving, excessive speeding, or racing, puts lives at risk. Authorities apply a fine of AED 3023 black points and may confiscate the vehicle. Serious offences could also be referred to court. Which of the following is not allowed in a parking zone? A. Parking in the same spot for more than 24 hours. B. Using hazard lights. C. Leaving children alone inside the vehicle. D. Parking with windows slightly open. Answer. C. Leaving children unattended in a parked vehicle is a serious violation and endangers the child's life due to heat or suffocation. It is strictly prohibited and subject to legal action, fines, and black points. How much is the fine for stopping in the middle of the road without justification? A. AED 1000. B. AED 500. C. AED 200. D. AED 2000. Answer. A. Unjustified stopping in the middle of a road disrupts traffic and creates potential hazards. The fine in Abu Dhabi is AED 1000. Emergency stops must be made on the shoulder, not in active lanes. What should a driver do if traffic lights are not working at an intersection? A. Speed up and cross quickly. B. Yield to vehicles from the left. C. Follow traffic police signals or proceed with caution. D. Stop and wait for the lights to resume. Answer. C. If traffic signals fail, drivers must obey instructions from traffic police, if present, or proceed cautiously using right-of-way rules. Abu Dhabi enforces this to avoid confusion and ensure safety at such intersections. How many black points are added for transporting passengers illegally? Example: paid transport in private car. A. 4. B. 8. C. 12. D. 24. Answer. D. Unauthorized passenger transport for profit using private vehicles is a criminal offense. It results in 24 black points, a fine, and vehicle impounding. This measure protects the regulated transport sector and passenger safety. What is the maximum legal parking time in a public paid zone without renewing in Abu Dhabi? A. 1 hour. B. 2 hours. C. 3 hours. D. As per payment. Answer. D. Paid parking is regulated by time as per payment made. If a driver exceeds the paid duration without renewal, a fine of AED 150 may be issued. Always check and comply with the parking ticket or SMS renewal system. What is the fine for throwing litter or cigarette butts from a moving vehicle? A. AED 100. B. AED 300. C. AED 504 black points. D. AED 1000. Answer. C. Littering from vehicles pollutes the environment and is considered disrespectful. Abu Dhabi enforces a fine of AED 504 black points to discourage such behavior and keep roads clean. How many black points are given for driving a vehicle that causes pollution? Example: black smoke emission. A. 4. B. 6. C. 8. D. 10. Answer. C. Vehicles that emit excessive smoke violate environmental laws and road safety standards. The driver will be fined AED 500 and receive 8 black points. Routine maintenance and inspection are necessary to avoid this. What does a flashing amber light at a pedestrian crossing mean? A. Stop completely. B. Proceed with caution and give way to pedestrians. C. Accelerate to pass quickly. D. Pedestrians must stop. Answer. B. Flashing amber lights warn drivers to slow down and yield to pedestrians at crossings. It does not require a full stop if no pedestrians are present but demands heightened awareness and respect for those crossing.